Hey there! I hope your holidays have been happy and healthy so far. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's the end of the year, so that means a lot of sales are going on now, and my local department store started their bargain sales a few days ago, and that includes the Disney store. And it was only happening at that particular Disney store because it was linked to the campaign that the department store was having. So I took that as an opportunity to get some of the things that have been on my wish list for a few weeks, and I will be sharing that haul in this video. But first, the packaging, because Japan has some of the best ones and it's definitely worth seeing. So this is the holiday packaging. You can see it says Merry Christmas to you in 2018, and the back is the same design. And this little guy here is a hint to what will be appearing in this video. Now, Japan loves plushes. They basically come out with a new line of plushes almost every single month. And the latest plush line to hit the Disney store and is getting a lot of attention on Instagram these days is something called NuiMOs. While I'm not entirely sure about what the name means, my best guess is that Nui comes from the word nuigurumi, which is Japanese for plush or soft toy, and the mose part is like a combination of model and pose, which is essentially what they are doing. So I got two little guys, the first one being the main mouse himself and the other one being my love, Donald Duck. You can see they're quite different from the way they're usually depicted as plush form. And let's start off with Mickey first. You can see that their eyes, they have no whites in their eyes, and this is a thing with their plush line, with the NuiMOs plush. Donald has no whites in his eyes either. And as I mentioned before, they are posable. They have a wire built in inside their body. That means you can bend their arms as such, and they can also bend their legs, and you can even turn their heads this way and that, which is really great because the Japanese fans love to take pictures of their plush. They love to post it on Instagram and Twitter, and this is a really great way to market to that demographic. And the same thing goes for Donald. His arms move, his legs move, and his head as well. Here's the tag. Their official name is NuiMOs, and they cost about 1,500 yen. Now I thought they seemed a little cold in this season, so I decided to grab them a couple of costumes as well. Here we have a Mickey hoodie, and you can see that the top of the hood is Mickey's face, including the ears. This is probably my favorite part of the hoodie sweater. And here you can see the paper hanger that these clothings are attached to. That's how they were displayed on the rack. And a closer look at the paper hanger will show you the face of a Unibear, and in particular this is Mickey's Unibear. This costs about 1,000 yen, not including tax, and these are actually intended for the Unibear plush keychains, but I believe this is about the same size as a NuiMOs doll, so we'll see how they look when I put them on. I also got from the same University costume line keychains a Donald one, and this one is a little cheaper at about 700 yen, not including tax. Adding all of these up together, they amount to about 4,000 yen, give or take. Being a plush collector is not a cheap thing, even in Japan. Let's see how they look with their costumes. First up, Mickey. I think this is hilarious. With him in this hoodie on, it looks like he's swallowed by the hood. I'll just pull this hoodie back because I think he's much cuter with his face poking out. It's kind of funny because this hoodie sweater is like a dress on him. You can see how close the bottom hem is, almost practically touching his feet. And here's what he looks like in his red Mickey hooded sweater. What he looks like from the back. I think that's pretty adorable. And here's Donald. I love this hood. And here's the back of him. You can see his little fluffy tail here sticking out. And there's also a Donald version of the hooded sweater as well, but I'm kind of glad I didn't get that because I'm happy to see his fluffy butt poking out. If you happen to be in Japan and are able to hit up a Disney store, these make a really great souvenir. As far as I know, they haven't been released in the American, European, or Chinese stores, so this is a pretty great souvenir if you want something that is uniquely Japanese and is a great memory of the Disney store in Japan. Oh, I almost forgot. They were doing a campaign a few weeks ago where if you spent about 2,000 yen or more at the Disney store, they would give you a present, and the present was this very cute Christmas card, and like it said on the plastic bag in the beginning, it says Merry Christmas to you, so you can kind of guess what's inside. And yep, he's a pop-up right in front of the Christmas tree and many Christmas presents. I'll probably use this next year as part of my Christmas decor, which will include a lot of the items I got from the Bibbidi Bobbidi box, so this will be a great collection to that. That's it so far for the holiday haul from the Disney store, but I also got a few other things as Christmas presents, and I'll be sharing that in later time. Thank you for sharing your time with me. See you in the next video.